Going blind into New World and letting the game speak to me instead of looking up guides is probably the best decision I've ever made when coming into an MMO. What I have in this video isn't researched, but experienced. It means that whatever I say could be proven wrong in the next video, or even in the comment section. But that's the whole point of an MMO. It was not meant to be sped through or maxed out on the first week of play. It was certainly not meant to be spoiled by the theory crafting, long before its launch was even imminent. An MMO is a game that offers you a world of challenges, mechanics, and communities that you interact with in order to shape your experiences. In this video, I'm going to talk about why New World does this exceedingly well. I haven't felt this good since 2004 when World of Warcraft first came out. In fact, the only thing that's missing is having a physical copy which contains the book that talks about the game. In fact, I'm kind of shocked that Amazon hasn't commissioned anyone to do that, at least from what I can tell on their website. The first thing you should know is that New World's emphasis is on the world, rather than your role as a character in the world. Perhaps the most prominent characteristic of the game is its sense of scale. It really compels you to just look at what's around you, getting lost, kind of like the first time you walk through Teldrassil or maybe the gates of Stormwind, although you won't be seeing that kind of architecture, at least from my experience. Unlike Azeroth, Eternum does not have much of a developed civilization. You are part of a settlement project in an island filled with riches, ruins, and curses. And it is hinted that you will never age. To get around this world, you need to pick allegiances between the Marauders, the Syndicates, and the Covenant. The lore progresses as you quest, but I'm yet to have a hint that it'll converge towards a main event. In fact, it looks to me that they exist merely to give this world a personality, a tone of voice, without really binding the story to anything more than the experience of New World. Crafting is what surprised me the most, and I never liked crafting. I didn't so much as maximize a single crafting skill in WoW, much less any other MMO. Here, however, the game does an excellent job in making you recognize what you're missing out on. No matter how good you are, you'll still want to make camp where you can rest or anchor as a respawn point in case you die, not to mention that you can use it to craft your bullets or arrows. Also, no matter how good you are, you'll still want to carry food and potions with you. In fact, if you hope to survive an inconvenient encounter in PvP, running around and gulping down potions or eating rations is the way to go. Think of RuneScape PvP. I mentioned PvP, and I know people have a bit of a reluctant, if not timid, attitude towards it. But here's the thing. While it is not by any means compulsory to get around New World, guys, honestly, irrespective of your skill sets or progress goals, give it a try. It doesn't matter how low level you are, just do it. Go blind, be daring. It's not like you're going to lose your items when you get shot down either. See if you can find a vantage point and snipe high levels with your gun or bow. Play dirty, find a company and join in on the hunt. Aside from the fact that you get much higher rewards with completing PvP quests, most of which don't include killing players by the way, it's a ton of fun, especially when you're grouped. With the right formation and weapon selection, you can overpower high levels. Always keep a camp outside when things get heated. It'll be your place to rest and regain HP when you don't want to consume too much food or potions, in addition to being the nearest respawn point. If you die and forget though, well, let's just say it'll be a long walk from the inn. Risks. Risks are good. It's one of those things that game designs factor into making games, and the higher the stakes, the better the sense of reward. The sense of risk just adds to the reward and thrilling of survival, and New World is about survival. So why does New World excel? It's because when it's played right, it portrays the theme of survival beautifully. Not because of its handicaps that we'll talk about later in another video, but because of them.